is up, YouTube? I am your Nintendo Man 64, and we are bringing you some more Mario Kart there, loves. I'm sorry, I've been doing that accent for the last 45 minutes. Just randomly narrating what I was doing in Kingdom Hearts 2. Anyway, in the last episode, we took on some Shine Runners. So now we're going to do some missions. Now, as you can see here, we have 6 levels of missions. I believe there are 7. I'm trying to remember how to unlock the 7th now, personally. But as you can see, you have little sorts of objectives you have to complete. If you complete the objective and get a good rating on it, you'll ultimately get to unlock the final fight. As you can see there, we've got a boss battle. The missions can range from something simple as collect all the coins, drive through things in order, drive out of things backwards, hit obstacles with stars, yada yada yada. Now some of them will duplicate, but they also vary in difficulty, so the missions in this game can be a lot of fun. We're going to start with mission 1-1 here, which is drive through all 5 numbered gates in order. Hiccup, sorry. Pretty straightforward. All you really have to do is just drive through all 5 gates. You're going to want to hit the mushrooms though, because you still get as you get scores with the cups, you'll also get scores with this. And we got 2 stars. Not the best. 3 stars is the best. But hey, it's not bad. Not bad at all, if you ask me. Okay, next up, collect all 15 coins. Now, you're gonna need to drift on a lot of these, so that's why I was a little skeptical about doing it with the DS. Now, I should have drifted there, but I'm not paying attention to myself. But I did it about as good as you could possibly do it. And as you can see, I got the 3 stars for it. Next up is destroy all 10 item boxes. Pretty straightforward. Now, obviously, the deeper you get in, the more challenging the missions get. So, you're going to want... You may have to restart a couple of those missions. I know I have to restart at least, like, 6 of them. The more I think about it. But if you don't destroy all the item boxes, chances are you're probably not going to complete the mission. Actually, there's a guarantee you won't complete the mission. Now, I'm going to cut out some of my failed attempts in other episodes, but for here, I'm just going to be like, I did good. And I did do good with... The first one isn't usually a problem for me. It really shouldn't be either. This one was the first one that gave me a little bit of a problem. Because you can see when you're on the beach, you see the Cheep Cheeps take different sized hops each time. That's why it frustrates me. Like, look at that. One takes a little hop, then it takes a gigantic hop, then it's a little hop. And if you overshoot it once, you're never... That right there. That's what was driving me nuts when I was recording this. And he's got another one coming too. So I believe I end up resetting it within the next few seconds. Yep, I do. It's okay if you reset them. It's a little challenging to get it first. And they only get harder from here. So I'm going to have to edit the videos first. And damn, there you go. There you go, 3 stars, alright. Next up is drive through all 6 numbered gates in order. Now, this is the first example of one that could be a little tricky. Not all of the gates will be placed in the order you're expecting them to be. So you have to look for the numbered gates. If you go through just any gate you see, there's a good chance you're probably not going to make it in time. But I made it in time to get 2 stars. Darn it. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, what do we got next? Drive out of the mansion backwards. Oh, okay, this wasn't a challenging one. It's tricky if you don't know backwards controls. Because remember, if you're same thing if you're driving, you want to cut the wheel to the opposite side if you're going to be turning. If you're going to be backing out of something, not turning. Turning? Wow, I'm trying to cause accidents here. What's wrong with me? Jeez Louise, what's wrong with me? But again, this is a pretty straightforward course. Can't really complain. I mean, mission. The first group is. I really can't complain about them. They're pretty straightforward. Alright, collect all 20 coins. Now, also, they'll get more difficult, as in they'll be like, oh, you gotta collect all 20 coins before, unless you get hit by a chain chomp or a thwomp or something along those lines. So it gets complicated. And the theme for the coin collecting games for this, the missions, reminds me a lot of the theme of The Simpsons. Next time we have a coin collecting mission, I'm gonna be quiet and have you guys listen to the theme because it reminds me a lot of the theme of The Simpsons. I don't know why, but I want to see if you guys hear it too. Alright, next up is perform 4 power slide turbo boosts in 1 lap. That's basically the drifting I was talking about. You gotta max out your drifts and get that little boost every time you make a turn. Now there are a lot of missions like that. I believe there's one for every set of missions. Now you can get them pretty early, straightforward. Some of them are complicated. Like I know there's going to be another one on a later one that I'm definitely going to be cutting failed attempts out of because I think I was at that for about 10-15 minutes, so I'm probably going to end up cutting part of it out. But not this one. This episode was pretty straightforward. Again, not flawless. I didn't complete it with enough time, but as you can see here, we unlocked our boss. Use mushrooms to crash into the big bully and knock him off the stage. And after you complete every set of the 8 missions, you get the final one, which is a boss. And it is the big bullies. You remember them from Super Mario 64. You had to knock them into the lava in Lethal Lava Land. They also had an ice counterpart in Snowman Land. It's a pretty straightforward mission, as you can see right there. 3 stars. Wow, we're good. And once you complete one, you beat one boss, you move on to the next level. So as you can see, we've unlocked level 2. So let's go see what level 2 has to offer. So you can see some of the missions change. Some of the missions will remain the same. And some of them will get a little bit more complicated, as you'll see. Alright, let's see. Oh, this one. This may be the only other one I reset on for this one, because this one's a little tricky. As you can see, the crates that they have are stretched all across the area. Like, you'll have to go down onto the dock to get one, and then there's one in another area, so it's like, it's really not worth it. You gotta drive down, and you gotta, it's annoying. And then, if you don't drive into a crate hard enough, you don't get to, and then I fall, yep, I fall, and then I decide to reset. I mean, it's not a hard mission, it's just the fact that if you screw it up, there's a very good chance that you're not going to succeed. Because there are chances where you won't drive into the crates without, there are very good, yeah, as you see right there, if you don't drive into a crate hard enough, it won't break. And if it doesn't break, you obviously can't complete the mission. Now, some of the missions, it takes me a little while to figure out just what exactly I'm supposed to do, because remember, I haven't done these missions in years. Hell, I haven't even played Mario Kart DS in years. Like legitimately, not just using the emulator. And there's the last one. Presto. Didn't get a good rating for this one. Got an A. So I didn't go fast enough. That's okay. I don't really need to worry about my rankings for this. I'm not that egotistic. Oh my god, this one, never mind. I found one that was worse. And then you drift and you miss one and you gotta restart. Yeah, this one was a bitch. I remember this one. I thought this was on a later one. That's okay. And then you're gonna see one in like a minute where I get the drift part right, but then I'm like, wait, why do I only have 9 coins? Damn it! I forgot the one in the beginning! I'm not sure if this one has the Simpsons mission music. I know the other one will, so that's why I'm gonna keep to myself for a little bit. See, oh yeah, this is the one. I get off to that great start, and I'm like, where's the other one? Oh, damn it, it's in the back! I'm like, but in reality, when I'm playing this without my microphone on, I am cursing 9 different ways to Sunday. A lot more than I usually do, guys. Thank God no one was home when I did it. Oh, there you go. Good score there. Alright, next up, drive through all 5 numbered gates. Pretty straightforward. I want to remember what this one is. Ooh, this one was a little tricky too. I think I do reset it, I think once. That's only because I screwed up on the drifting. Yeah, here you go. Because apparently I told it to drift towards the so I would be drifting more to the left, but it decided to drift me to the right. I don't know why. It just chose to do that. The game doesn't like me sometimes. I'm willing to accept that. Oh, darn it. Oh well. But hey, I got as close as I was anyway, so let's just keep going. Got a bunch of mushrooms here. And again, I'm not looking for perfect scores on every mission. I'm not one of those perfectionist LPers. I mean, I didn't even 100% Kingdom Hearts. I just like 95%ed it. Because I got bored. Well, I didn't get bored. I just was like, I don't want to wait around to get items, to wait around to get the ultimate weapon. That was literally the only thing that I had to do in order to get 100%. And I was like, it's okay. I don't really have to. But as you can see, this item block mission changed. Now, you have to chase them, and that's actually going to be a harbinger of things to come, because there are, I think, 2 or 3 more missions like this, where you have to chase the thing, and they go at such weird angles. You'll see it in a later boss fight, where it was absolutely frustrating. Is it this one? No, this one was a dick boss fight, though. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna see if you listen to the theme, if it says the Simpsons theme, if you can hear it. I mean, it can't just be me, right? Maybe it is just me. I'm not sure. Alright, what's up next? We got the Pokies! Goddamn Pokies. Not happy with Pokies right now. But it's okay. It's okay, guys. The reason I'm not happy with Pokies is because they cost me my victory, and well, they did cost me. Oh my god, I just blew myself up. Probably not a good business model there, Wario. There you go. Oh, I missed. Oh, jeez. I'm just blowing myself up 9 different ways to Sunday today. There you go. Oh my god, 3 times I blew myself up. Apparently the LP gods were shining upon me that day. Alright, 10 numbered gates. I think this is the first one where they mix everything up. Yep, this is the first one where they mix everything up. The next one you would cross through, for example, you see, first is right there. You'd think it'd be that one, but no, that one's 8. You think it'd be that one? No, that's 7. There's 2. And you'd be like, okay, then we gotta go to 3. And darn it. I reset a lot more than I thought I did. Wow. Not disappointed in myself, I'm just... Okay, that I'm disappointed in. I mean, I should be used to this game by now where I should get good starts. But whatever. I'm okay with it. I mean, it's not hard, the fact that they switched them, but it's just... You could get tricked. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You can get tricked. Oh, it did count. Good. I was like, I really hope that one counted. I did halfway rope myself into it. There's the 7. There's the 8. And we need the 9. And then the 10 is all the way up there. Let's get a little boost before we go in. There you go. Nice shot, Toad. And we got 2 stars. Okay, pretty good. And last is, as you can see, the 6 power slides. But you have to do it in 3 laps here on Baby Park. Now, it's pretty damn easy if I do say so myself, but yeah, I don't know. It could be tricky if you have trouble getting the drifts down. It's perfectly okay. Perfectly okay, if you ask me. I had trouble drifting for a while, but you know what? I'm fine at drifting now. But yeah, this boss fight was an absolute bitch. Because half the times you think you're hitting the boss with the shells, but you're not. Remember the IROCs from the desert level? Shifting Sandland in Mario 64? Well, they're back as bosses. And you have to hit them in the eyes with shells. Or at least you have to hit them with shells 3 times. As you can see, you gotta pick the right one, and sometimes they'll just jump out of the way. And sometimes it'll just not work at all. I know there's definitely one where it just randomly decided not to work. Or this case where they're just trying to shield the other one, which is bullshit. Now that one I knew I missed on. How did I miss on that one, though? You'd think that one would be close enough where they're like, okay, fine. And how'd that one miss? Nobody knows. Now, some of them do hit, but not all of them hit. And it's kind of obnoxious. And out of nowhere, I just drive into him when he's doing that, and I get flattened. Don't get how that works, but... And then that. When they decide to float like chumps. Ooh, we're gonna make this challenging. It was challenging, but when I had hit you 3 times already, it's kind of unfair. And then when you move at an angle like that, it gets unfair. And then it gets unfair. Yeah, this one was not one of my favorite boss missions. Not my least favorite. You'll see my least favorite. I'm not sure when it is. Oh, there you go. Okay, good. We won't see my favorite one, my least favorite one for a little bit, but anyway. Thank you guys for joining me for this little divulgence of missions. I'm NintendoMan64. Join me next time where we go take on levels 3 and 4 of said mission level thing. Until then, Saya freaking Nara, bitches. Bye.